bit of giving up hope. We were going to basically keep doing this. It felt like Groundhog Day, to be honest.
It was at least a nice week-long vacation to Disney World for Percy Sequeira and his wife, but trying to leave the Orlando airport was anything but the happiest place on earth.
Lack of communication, it's the distress that they caused, and just plain neglect of their obligations.
On February 15th, Sequeira's WestJet flight back to Edmonton was delayed, then cancelled. He ended up booking a hotel for $600 a night with no help from WestJet. But he says a lot of the 157 passengers slept in the airport.
There was no options for alternate flights either, or booking on another airline, so we're kind of left to just hope and pray, basically.
The next day, after going through security a second time, passengers were told the flight was canned again. Sequeira says Orlando police were called in an apparent attempt to de-escalate the situation.
The police end up talking to WestJet and saying these passengers need updates. They need to be able to know what's going on.
So my thing right now is we're just trying to make sure everybody's on the same sheet of music, so we understand what's going on. I understand you guys are trying to get home to your family. I would be just as upset as you.
When the police got involved, it just started to insult the situation and basically suggest that we have no rights as passengers at all.
All this time, there was never a clear answer why the flights were held back or how passengers can get support for meals and accommodation. Sequeira's mobile ticket listed crew availability as a reason for at least one of the delays. But WestJet tells City News it experienced a number of operational setbacks last month due to factors such as weather and unscheduled aircraft maintenance, which unfortunately resulted in travel disruptions for guests. Finally, on February 17th, Sequeira landed back in Edmonton with much jubilation.
Everybody was cheering like it was like, like the sun coming up on a very dark day. And people were happy. They just wanted to get home.
Now work continues to get compensation under air passenger rights and protections. According to the Canadian Transportation Agency, if a flight is delayed or cancelled within the airline's control, passengers are entitled to up to $1,000 depending on the length of the delay. Sequeira is hopeful, but not confident he and the more than 150 other passengers see the extra costs come back.
In the short, if WestJet just made an attempt to communicate and calm the passengers, it would have been a different experience altogether.
In Edmonton, James Dunn, City News.